Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started.
Market right now. Actually, Bitcoin's not really doing that bad. It's only down, 3%. So yeah, the market is not doing that bad. It's just another day in crypto. Let's go check SHIB. If Bitcoin's down 3%, it really can't be doing that bad. Let's go check SHIB. Where is SHIB? Shit, here it is. Oh, shit, man. Oh my god. SHIB's about to make new lows. Ben Cowan was right. Altcoins are going to zero. Oh my god, man. Come on, you stupid alts. People, buy altcoins. What are you doing? Altcoins make you money, not Bitcoin. Oh my god, bro. Shit. Why are people selling alts? Doesn't make any sense. I'm done with this crypto market. I'm becoming a Bitcoin maxi. I'm done with altcoins. I'm done with the zeros. I'm done with this bullshit. All right? We're just literally doing Bitcoin only. That's it.
Oh, man. What's going on, guys? What's going on? I think that's the way everyone's feeling right now today. Slowly but surely, I believe that most people are starting to become Bitcoin and ETH maxis. It is what it is. It is what it is. And that's why this is a good reason I've been trying to avoid, besides the little meme coin craze, I've been trying to avoid talking about alts, man, because Bitcoin even sneezes, the alts get absolutely destroyed. they got sent back to the shadow realm today. Not all of them. There's some of them that held up actually pretty well. But a lot of them got sent back to the shadow realm, man. So yeah, but, overall, I always say this, guys. The longer I'm in this market, the more and more and more my portfolio becomes more of just Bitcoin and Ethereum. At this point, it's probably getting close to 90% at this point. But anyways, what's going on, everyone? Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Let's freaking go, man. It could be better in the crypto market, but everything besides crypto, I hope you're having a great day, man. I played some basketball today. I'm drinking this super coffee again. Guys, if you ever want to sleep in your life, do not get this and drink this. You might be saying, Drew, what are you, a pansy getting super? What are you, a pansy getting this? I'm a little bit of a pansy. This is a cinnamon roll, super coffee, gives you positive energy, whatever that means. I don't know if you get negative energy, positive energy from a drink, but you do apparently. This cinnamon roll flavor. Yesterday I had the mocha one, and oh my god, I told the members this morning, I only slept 3 hours. And I was wide awake at like 5 a.m. I couldn't pass out. So, yeah. And I'm still wide awake. It's weird, man. So, we're drinking it again. Like we did yesterday for some reason. Let's see. Soy latte. Let me fire up another veggie burger. I saw Bath is drinking the Bud Light and he's got Bud Light and veggie burger. That's like the ultimate soy boy. I would say the Natty Light and the veggie burger is the ultimate soy boy sort of meal there. But it is what it is. What's going on, Knucklebuster? Good to see you, man. Oh, we got people. Oh, that's an ambulance. No crime going on. It's an ambulance. Oh, we got crime too. We got crime today. Altcoins dumping. Someone's got to, rob a store to make sure they can get some food today. It's that kind of day, Someone lost all their money in altcoins today. Someone out there is probably like Horse Guy right now. We're jumping to the TA in a second, but someone's like, shit, I lost all my rent. I lost all my rent in Arbitrum. Why did Arbitrum drop 20% today? Shit. Well, what's the worst? I need food, so I must steal food from a store. It's the only way. I won't get caught. I'm a horse. They don't expect a horse to steal food from a store. I'm gonna go steal food. What do we got? Ooh, I kind of like Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts are pretty good. Let me get some of these. Okay. Oh no! Oh, the cops! He's out of money from the Pop-Tarts. Well, anyways, guys, let's talk some Bitcoin. So I'll say this: I'm not really even like the altcoins, guys. It's going to continue to be the same shit. And I've been trying to keep it real with you lately, man. Right? As long as Bitcoin stays in this range, anytime Bitcoin gets a move up, okay, altcoins will move up too. But anytime Bitcoin gets a slight move down, the altcoins will get absolutely destroyed. That's going to continue to be the case, in my opinion. For the foreseeable future, at least right now, right? You're going to have your narratives here and there, but, it's going to continue to kind of be that. Bitcoin right now is back down at 27,200, where it got a nice little bounce back here in the end of April, and a couple little bounces back over here. But really, Bitcoin's still in its range, guys. We're back to it's so over, right? We're back to everyone kind of
everybody panic. We're going to zero.
And if the history is going to repeat, in this range, tomorrow we're all going to be like,
we're going to 100K tomorrow.
So we're back down to the bottom of the range. Typically, when we come back to the bottom of the range, there's a lot of fear in the market. Everyone's sort of panicking, whatnot. But I'll continue to say this, and I'll continue to say this, and I'll continue to say this. As long as Bitcoin is in this range, there's really nothing to be like overly exuberant around for Bitcoin. Now, altcoins, that's a different story, but we're talking about Bitcoin here. We're not talking about altcoins. As long as Bitcoin's above 26.6, and as long as it's below 30K, it is a giant nothing burger in here of nothing burgerness, okay? You're just kind of sitting in here. Yo, Psycho Pearl, what's going on, bro? What's going on, bro? Good to see you, man. Now, short term, guys, I don't know. So, basically today, I want to see some fear on the fear and greed index. I hope we get some fear in the market. I don't think we will. I think this is going to drop back to neutral today. But if we could get some fear on this fear and greed, I want to see some fear in this market, man. I don't think we haven't seen fear in a while, and I don't know if this takes into account altcoins as much as Bitcoin, because Bitcoin really hasn't. Bitcoin dumped 3% today, didn't really move, but I want to see some fear. But short term. We know we're in a range. We need to get back above 27.8, right? Here in the short term, because we got a little bit of this little M formation-y, and we're coming up for a back test here. So we're coming up to back test that M formation neckline. We got to get back above that thing, okay? Which is about 27,800. So that's kind of our goal in the short term. I am in a long position. I basically took it because I'm seeing a lot of fear in the market. And when I see that instant fear and those instant just giant red candles that causes that fear, I like to take a little bit of a long, at least for a scalp, because, the market gets very irrational, right? You start, you get one of these days and you start hearing, wow, look at this. The crypto market's over. I've been telling you guys. Listen, I told you guys last night, we're in a symmetrical triangle. Right, and it's going to break to the downside. I had no idea if it was. It's 50-50. But I told you, all right? I told you that we were going to drop down. It was obvious. Like, you idiots. We're going down. The macro's horrible. Inflation's still high. Powell is a hawk. It is over, bulls. Get it through your thick frickin' skulls and get your balls off the ground. It is literally over. All right, when I start hearing that again on Twitter, which I am, I like to little counter trade it a little bit. So we'll see. We did get in the short term. I don't know if this is going to impact us too much in the short term. We'll see. Sometimes this can make a couple days play out. But Tether, and not that I necessarily agree with that. This is like logical or ethical. It's kind of like fiat, man. Tether just printing shit, But Tether did print $1 billion worth of USDT today at 2 o'clock. Now, that doesn't mean they're necessarily going to just like market buy in like right this second. But typically, you can see that kind of flow back into Bitcoin at some point here. So they did print $1 billion. Just going to put that out there. I don't know if that's going to impact the market, but it has in the past. So we'll kind of see what happens right there with a $1 billion print of USDT that happened this afternoon after Bitcoin dumps. It never fails, man. It never fails with this shit. But yeah, so Bitcoin's here. Like I said, we're in a big range. I think the place that we want to get a close today, if we go back over to the daily, buying season. Nuts Flush said buying season. I agree, Nuts Flush. It's not a dip for Bitcoin. I think it's a little bit more scary than it looks because altcoins got trounced, right? So what you need to do during this time, I'm telling you guys, you need to put the altcoin charts away. They cloud your judgment, man, because if Bitcoin gets a 2% down day and your altcoin drops 15%, you're going to think it's way more bearish than it actually is. You know what I mean? So put the altcoin charts away. If you have a watch list on your right and it's all red of negative double-digit percentages, you got to understand that those can be erased if Bitcoin gets a pump back up to the upside, right? So just obviously know that. But we're back below the 50 EMA, which, I would like to close the daily above this. If we close below, the last time we got to close below that was back at that, like, back over here, back on March 7th, where we actually did get that banking crisis dip, which we went from like 22K down to 19K. That was the last time we kind of closed below the 50 EMA. So that right now is at 27,963. We could easily close. I don't know if we're going to close above it, but, what we need to watch tomorrow is if we don't reclaim that tomorrow, we kind of close another day, red candle tomorrow, is in a significant way, and we close below this spider line, which we've been watching the spider line of resistance, turn into support. This is kind of a crucial area right in here, right? So this is kind of why I took a long, because we're at a support level on a daily. So you're seeing a massive fear in the market. So we'll kind of see. We'll see how it plays out. If we do lose this, I could certainly see the scenario where we kind of take out this 26.6 level, man. Who we got? All in on Pepe. Let's go, man. Hey man, like I said, I mean Pepe is absolutely slaughtered right now. So this is this is always the funny time in the market, man. I'll say this. This is the funny time in the market where everything drops like 15, 20%. Everyone gets super, super bearish. Altcoins drop to support, right? And listen, I'm not telling you guys to buy altcoins. Me personally, I'm basically sticking to Bitcoin and ETH. I'll play the hot narratives, right? But this is the time where your altcoin drops 20%. It drops to support. Everyone gets super bearish, and then altcoins start bouncing, right? I don't know if they're gonna bounce, but if they start bouncing, that's when everyone's like, "Oh my God, look, we're bullish again." But no one wants to buy when things are red, right? That's just kind of market psychology, right? Hit the like button, say Crypto Shock. Let's go, man. Let's hit that like button. Let's get some fire in the chat. Let me know if you're in the chat, guys. Come over here. Let me know that if you're in the chat. If you're lurking, just tell me you're here, man. Just tell me you're here. Dixon said, buying more Pepe right now. Hey, man, interesting. Listen, I mean, people will hate on you for it, but if you're gonna buy something like that, you're better off buying it on the red days, man. Than waiting for it to pump and FOMO it in. Buy cartoon character coins. Let's go, man. You know what it is, Anderson. Let's go, man. Spam the frog. You guys all want to spam the frog, man. Rick, what's going on, bro? Who we got in here? Who just joined? Jim Malmgren. I don't even know how you say your last name, man. Jim Malmgren. Let's go. Jim, what's going on, bro? Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining the membership. And we also had Crypto Shock, who said, hit the like button, nerds. Crypto Shock's calling you a nerd, man. So you guys do what you want to do. Listen, I'm a nerd. We're all nerds, right? It's cool to be a nerd nowadays, in my opinion. That's just me, man. I think the time to be that bad boy is overrated. All right, you're better off being a nerd because nerds are smart. Let's get the 15 seconds of TA on Bencoin. Clint, you really want to look at Bencoin, man? Clint's trying to spam Bencoin in the Discord today. Oh, it's that kind of market right now, man. I'm gonna be wide awake all night today, guys. I'm literally gonna be staring at a wall the whole night tonight. All right. Becker, he's probably gonna be upstairs banging my mom. Yeah, you like that? That's what Jordan gets for buying meme coins. That's what he get for buying meme coins. You like that? You like that? I'm gonna be wide awake like this, staring at a wall because I'm drinking super coffee while Becker's up there. So that's gonna be my day today. Let's see. I'm an athletic nerd. That's kind of like me too, man. I'm kind of an athletic nerd as well. I love sports, but I'm also a nerd. I guess you kind of can go hand in hand. Sports are kind of nerdy too when you think about it. It all depends. Like, are you a casual sports fan? Or are you a nerdy sports fan? I'm a nerdy sports fan. I like looking into the stats, all that shit, right? I like the advanced stats, right? And football, basketball, I'll go deep into those advanced stats, bro. You already know. You already know what it is. They're just wrestling. You think they're just wrestling? Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, all right, I'm going to stop that. We're going to get too deep in this. This is supposed to be a PG-13 stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is supposed to be PG-13. I only watch UFC. Yeah, for me, it's mostly basketball and football when it comes to sports, man, Anyways, well, let's get back on track. So, like I said, tomorrow will be interesting to see if Bitcoin can close back above the 50 EMA. If it does, it's just going to be, we're going to be back to it's so over to we're so back. Just like it's been for the last 60 days, man. I mean, how are we going to try to predict something different? Look at the last 60 days for Bitcoin, man. It's up, down, like a damn roller coaster. If I have to go with my gut tells me we're just going to go right back up. Because if you guys forget, we do still have a CME gap. We actually closed on Friday right here, right? And then we on Monday we opened right here. So we actually do have a CME gap that's still open, and it's close, right? It's not like that one at 21K where it's so far away. We might fill that one at some point. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna rule it out, but this one is up here like 29.2 to 29.5. So we still have that one open. And, just remember, we do have CPI coming up at 8:30 on Wednesday. So that could be a catalyst for a move to the upside. So don't rule that out, man. I know everyone's going to get super bearish right now and it's over, right? Stuff like that. But just remember, there's a CME gap up there. We got CPI on Wednesday. So we'll see if it fills. Might not. It might not fill, right? Listen, it might not fill. It might fill later. Who knows? We're just putting out all the possibilities in here. Let's see. CME thigh gap. Yeah, it's a CME thigh gap. But anyways, all right, let's go with the bearish scenario. Okay, we talked about bullish scenarios. Bearish scenarios. I think everyone's looking for the same prices. Everyone's looking for 24 to 26K, right? Why is everyone looking for those prices? Well, it's the weekly highs at 24K, right? You got the 200-week moving average at 26K. You got the 50 moving averages at 25K. So, in this zone is where everyone's looking for a bounce, right? Right in this little zone, in here, right? Now, for me personally, for Bitcoin to be to remain bullish, right? We got to stay above the 50 moving averages, which right now they range from 22K to 26K. As long as you stay above that, I'm going to remain longer term bullish. Doesn't mean we can't go test them. I think there's a possibility we could. But this zone should act as support to me, right? 24 to 26, somewhere in that zone, I'd look for a bounce. It'll be interesting to see if we do go down there, which one of those levels will bounce, because everyone has a prediction. We're going to bounce off the 200-week moving average. We're going to bounce off the 50. We're going to bounce off the weekly highs. We're going to go fill the CME gap at 21K. There's so many predictions. I've continuously said, I don't know what happens in here. Everyone keeps guessing, and we just keep going sideways. So for me right now, until we break this range, I'm gonna continue to just think we're gonna bounce in this range. When we break out, okay, I think the first level we get a bounce from is 26K. It's a 200-week moving average, right? So it seems logical. But like I said, we're in kind of no man's land, so that's about where we're at. We gon' go where we gon' go. Anderson, you're so right, man. I will be looking to buy some Bitcoin in this zone, though. This will be probably my last. Unless we go lower, which we don't know, man. I'm just going off base what Bitcoin's done in the past. But this will be the point where I will add some BTC between about 24 and 26 is where I'll add some if we get there. Like I said, that's saying if we get there. I don't know if we will. That's the thing. Does that mean it's just up from here? That means that. I've continued with the same narrative, right? Where my opinion is whatever we do in here, right? Whether we come and back test this, whether we just go up from here, I do believe that we're not going to go lower than 24K on a weekly close. We could wick. I don't think we go below the 24K on the weekly close, and we still coming up here, man. Is my take. You seen Snetcoin on Cardano? I haven't seen Snetcoin, man. To be quite honest, it sounds kind of snaky. Snetcoin. It sounds kind of shady, man. It sounds like something that who's the Severus Snape from Harry Potter would create. He would come in the crypto space and he would create Snetcoin. That just sounds so evil and mysterious. Hold on, let me see if they have. Do they have Snape in here? Let me see. Do they got Snape? They gotta have Snape. Oh, they do. Let's go. Come on the screen. Oh, it's not gonna work, is it? It's not gonna work. Shit, man. Shit. I can't put Snape on the screen. All right, Bitcoin 27,702. The level we got to get back above in the short term, guys, like we said, is this 27.8 level. We don't want to get rejected from here, and then you just kind of retesting this M formation low, right? So we get back above. If we reclaim back in here, that looks pretty good in my opinion. And that, in my opinion, we come up and test 28.8 again. But let's get back above it first. As always, we got the 4-hour stocks that are bottomed out. 4-hour RSI's actually hit that oversold level. It's usually a good point for a bounce, like you're seeing now. 1 hour had some bullish divergence as well, right? We had higher lows on the RSI on the 1 hour, lower lows on price, right? So that's why you're seeing a nice little bounce right now. It was a nice little long there. Even if it stops here, it was a nice little long. Let's see. I don't know the reference, man. I don't even know what that is. I could be saying something totally offensive, and I have no idea. We got 37 minutes into the week, not the weekly close, the daily close. Would love to see it close above the 50 EMA today. Would absolutely love that. I don't know if it's going to happen, but that would make the chart look very clean, in my opinion. If we wicked below the 50 and closed above it, that would be quite precise. Quite precise, if that was the case. Wes, what's going on? He said, I met someone from Snack. Stay away. Scam. Yeah, you gotta understand, a lot of the meme coins are gonna be pump and dumps, man. You gotta do kind of your research into who's behind these. I invested in a few, but I also did some research behind a few of them, right? So be careful when you're getting into those like ones that are like below like 10 million market cap, because those can go to zero in a freaking second, man. So just be careful with those. You saw some volatility on meme coins today. A lot of them dropped 50% plus. A lot of them are bouncing back pretty well now, but be careful when it comes to those. Like, do your research, man. Like, don't be horse guy going on CoinMarketCap and going, where is he? Wow, look at the poo.
Stay away. Scam.
Look at the poo coin. He is a cute little bear. I usually don't like bears. I usually like FOMOing and being bullish, but Winnie the Pooh is so cute. I will not do any research on this. It is up 500% today. It seems like a perfect coin for my personality. You know? It's Winnie the Pooh. I can buy it, I can FOMO, and we go to the moon, and I can finally pay my rent. Oh, Winnie the Pooh. Pooh coin's actually doing pretty nice, though. Shout out to Pooh coin, man. I don't know anything about it. I saw Pooh was going nuts today. I was like, damn, Winnie the Pooh? You can make any coin. You know, and you're gonna do some serious damage in there. Shit, man. It was crazy. All right. I think that pretty much weekly we're in no man's land, man. Like I said, we were talking about the weekly. I'm not gonna spend too much time on that at the moment. Ethereum. I think Ethereum is the story of the day today, guys. And I hate to sound like a broken record, and you guys probably, a lot of you guys hate me for the constant talking about Ethereum. Today is a perfect day of why I am so bullish on Ethereum. Okay? Look what happened today. Okay? Look what happened today. Bitcoin drops 3%. Pretty much every altcoin, besides a few. There was some that actually held up really, really well. Like Atom held up really, really well today. But most alts dropped like 15%. They got absolutely killed. Meanwhile, ETH down 1% today. There's a chance to close green today. You know? And you know, I continue to say this. It keeps getting proven over time. I know everyone's like, gas fees. Guys, the gas fees have been like that since inception. Yet people don't care. You know, people keep using it. You know, it is what it is. I get the criticism. But price, we're here to make money off the price, no? And ETH, this is why every day I get closer and closer to just becoming an ETH maxi. Why the hell am I going to invest in some other L1 when I can just invest in ETH? It holds up like Bitcoin, but it has the upside of an altcoin. Why the hell am I going to invest in another alt, right? So I'm slowly getting to that point. I'm not there yet, but I'm slowly starting to get there. But yeah, Ethereum hold up very, very well today. I mean, it is what it is. A lot of the Ethereum supply getting burnt. Probably has a good reason why ETH is staying up in price pretty good. I know you guys are coming to get it. Trying to put this, put that. It is what it is. But like, same thing for Ethereum, man. It's still in no man's land. As long as we kind of, you know, like I said, same thing for Bitcoin. We have weekly support above the 50 EMAs. I am bullish on it. We drop below here. I'm bearish. You know, and we're just kind of in between weekly resistance and the bull market support band. So we're in no man's land right now, guys. Absolute no man's land. You couldn't find a freaking soul in this land right here. It is empty. It is barren, and it is what it is. You know. Let's see. Mike said, "Proof Jordan getting old. How boring." I mean, it's not really me getting old. It's just me being a realist. You know. Because think about it. There'll be a time to go ape shit on alts, right? There will be a time to go ape shit on altcoins. I just don't think that's there. I just don't think now's the time. You know, Like for me right now, and this is just my thinking. Maybe it's me getting old. Maybe it's me being in this market for a while now. Why the hell am I gonna hold Solana, ADA, AVAX, any of these L1s right now when they just keep making lower highs, right? Every time Bitcoin dumps, they just get destroyed. You know, like, why the hell am I gonna do that? And then I go to ETH, they just continue to make higher lows, higher lows, higher highs on the weekly, right? Casually, you know? And that's just me spitballing. You guys can disagree. I'm just being honest. I can sit here and talk about altcoin. This is the next big altcoin. Whatever. It is what it is. There will be a time where I just don't think that's now. I think that's going to be when Bitcoin gets close to all-time highs, because that's how it was in the last cycle. You know, just my opinion. You guys can hate me for it, but I'm slowly starting to turn into Ben Cowan. Slowly but surely, man. I am starting to turn into him. Hold on. Let me get this on here. Let's see. Hold on. Thanks for jumping back into the cryptoverse. Today, guys, we're going to talk about Bitcoin dominance and how altcoins continue to bleed against Bitcoin. Let's jump on in. I'm having a premium sale on Into the Cryptoverse, only a limited pre-sale, even though we have had the sale since I started the website. But let's jump on in. So, guys, you can see that Bitcoin dominance continues to rise up, and we're now at 48%. All right? I do think this is going to get to the 50 to 60% level, right? So, you know, I'll continue to say this. I am not bullish on altcoins. I will be bullish on altcoins when Bitcoin reaches close to all-time highs, because that's historically when altcoins have moved, all right? So Bitcoin altcoin pairs will continue to bleed. They bleed into Bitcoin every day. And I know that's not the popular saying, and I know everyone wants altcoin season. I just don't see that happening right now, guys. All right? So anyways, if you enjoyed the video, just hit that like button. Bye. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Ben, for sticking up for me, man. Thank you, man. Let's see. John said I'll be bullish on alts when Bitcoin dominance reaches 100%. Oh, shit. I don't think we want that, because if Bitcoin dominance reaches 100%, that means ETH goes to 0, right? So I don't think we want Bitcoin dominance to go to 100%, all right? But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Mr. Hart said, okay, bye. Let's see. I think Jordan should keep his hair that way the whole stream. I think, hey, you guys like to make fun of my hair. My hair like that might look better than it typically does. Because you guys usually hate my hair. I do need a haircut right now. I will say that. I'm looking a little disheveled right now, which is fine. You know, I'm okay with looking disheveled because, quite frankly, I'm confident in my hair no matter how it looks, right? Some people have to be like a little pretty boy and make sure it looks all nice every single day. I'm confident in the way I look with disheveled hair, right? But, you know, I might look a little bit better like this, you know? I might look better like this. You know, I think I could actually probably make this into the new hairstyle. Look at this, man. I totally don't look like a serial killer. Or, you know, you probably don't want me to babysit your kids like this. You know, but, you know, we could go for it. Let's do it. Let's see what new people say when they come into the stream. If there's any new people out there, because crypto's a ghost town right now. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. Let's see what new people say. Jordan looks better bald. Hey, you know, it is what it is. You got a strong forehead? Nice. I do have a strong forehead. You can't even cat sit for me like that. There we go. Let's just go like this. Boom. There we go. There we go. Anyways, so that's my little rant on Bitcoin dominance, man. It's just how it is, man. I want altcoin season so bad, man. So bad. But hope is not an investment strategy, right? So we'll see how it ends. Let's go look at total market cap. Total market cap coming down to the bull market support band. We probably want to hold this, right? So we know we broke out of this all-time high downtrend on total. It's usually a good sign. The one thing we're kind of missing on total, though, was like that retest. Which is interesting, though, on total. So obviously we have the bull market support band here. But it's not just that. If we actually do this and we look at these previous highs on the weekly, you notice how they come in right around the same level. So for me, and this is actually would only be, this would only be a about 5% drop from here, right? So the way I'm looking at this is this. You got weekly highs and the bull market support band coming in right around 1.05 trillion, right? That would be a 5% dip. Now, that would probably mean, and that's a 5% dip on total market cap. So if people sell altcoins in Tether or USDC, it wouldn't really affect the market. So you want to see like 5% of all crypto leaving, right? Like not in stable coins, just going to cash, right? About a 5% drop. So that probably would be more than a 5% drop on most things. So, do you have to go down there? No, you don't. But what this area kind of reminds me of, and I'm not comparing apples to apples, oranges to oranges, bananas to bananas, chicken parm to chicken parm, because chicken parm is the best chicken dish, in my opinion, But guys, put in the chat, what is your favorite chicken dish? Your favorite chicken dish, put it in the chat right now. Chicken parm is number 1. Chicken tikka is number 2. Chicken... I don't know what's number 3, man. I kind of like chicken broccoli Alfredo. But, we can't always... I don't know which is number 3. But let's say chicken parm is number 1. Chicken parm, of course. I just love Italian food, man. I love pasta sauce, so it's like, oh, I got that pasta sauce in me. I'm like, yeah, man. Where's Bitcoin at the moment, man? We got 27,672, so I really haven't moved since the stream started, which is okay. Okay, we probably don't want to look at SHIB here. Where's total? Here we go. I'll continue to say this. This time frame reminds me of over here. It's so interesting how this stuff all lines up, right? So if we do it like this, we broke out, and you notice how this time frame, right? We had this weekly high. We had these weekly highs over here, like this, where we broke out to the upside, right? You see this? We had these weekly highs that was slightly below this kind of blow off top little summary time frame right here. So we had that little blow off top, and then we had these weekly highs coming across. Now, if we look at the current price action, right? If we zoom in over here, just like over here with these weekly highs, we had these weekly highs coming across right here. And then we had this little blow off, kind of blow off toppy little rally that we had back in like July and August of last year. So a very similar kind of structure there. But then what do, right? We actually came back down and back tested that weekly high and the bull market support band, which if you look at where we're at now, where we got the weekly highs and the bull market support band. Doesn't mean we have to do the same shit. It doesn't mean we have to do the same shit. But we've seen this before. We've seen this actually very similar price action where we get a massive weekly candle that gets us down to that bull market support band. Maybe this is the weekly candle. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's next week. Maybe it's never, right? But it's interesting how you're kind of at that same little time period in here. Doesn't mean we're going to do this. I don't think we're going to do something like this. This is ridiculous. But it'll be interesting to see if we do get some support in here, which I do think we will, right? It's just a matter of time in there. Let's see. Fix your hair for real. Okay. We'll fix my hair, man. You guys told me to put my hair like that, right? How come Ben Cowan can have a hair like that, but I can't? That's not fair. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. You guys are judging me based off how I look. You know what? I'm going to get my mom in here. You guys are judging me based off how I look. Mom, they're judging me. They're judging me. They can't do that in 2023. Excuse me? Did I hear someone is judging my son? My son can wear his hair however he wants. Okay? Everyone gets a trophy. All right? If my son wants a mohawk, he can have a mohawk. If my son wants to be bald, he can be bald. Do not bully my son. Okay? He's a little weird, all right? He has multiple personality disorder. Let him be himself. Shit. But all right, I don't know where I'm going with this. But yeah, so let me talk about total. We'll see. I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting. It's interesting to see what total ends up, man. Life isn't fair. Life is not fair. I just saw that was funny. Karen, shh, shh. Come back to the room. Come back to the room. Yeah. You don't like Cardano holders, do you? Right. I had to do it. I saw Bap in there. All right. Anyways, let's look at some stock markets because this is another reason why I don't know, man. So today we had the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ actually got the highest daily close today. Okay, and this is another reason which has me like so. This is a confusing time in the market, man. I actually like as far as short-term moves, very confusing time. We actually had the NASDAQ at the highest daily close since August of last year. Okay, so big close on the NASDAQ, not the most convincing. Like, oh my god, it's like a huge daily candle. But we had NASDAQ futures get the highest daily close since August of 2022, finally breaking out of this freaking at least short-term resistance. So we'll see if we get continuation tomorrow. So far, futures are red. We'll see if we hold the line here. If we do get a move up, we're still kind of in a bearish pattern. So my kind of thought process is, if CPI is bullish on Wednesday, I could see the NASDAQ getting one more final push up to the upside before probably a bigger correction. So be careful for that. But the NASDAQ is kind of trying to break out of there for the NASDAQ. ES, right? S&P still hasn't really gotten up there. S&P still below resistance. So S&P still got some work to do. It is what it is. But the NASDAQ is kind of breaking out there. Banks collapsing, but NASDAQ mooning. This market is so confusing right now, man. It is. It's a weird market, bro, right now. It is seriously a weird market. You just don't know anymore, right? You get a bullish jobs report, market dumps. You get a bearish jobs report, market pumps. You get a good CPI, market dumps. You get a bad CPI, market, and that's why the macro shit, man. It is what it is. But and then you got the dollar, still at support, still holding today, man. So, and I said this in the Discord this weekend. I was like, dude, it's like probably like a 20% chance of some random black swan happening this week. Still think that's possible just because the dollar's just randomly at support with a little double bottom. So always be cautious of that. I still have to be, cautious with the dollar at support, right? We want the dollar to break down if we're bulls. We want the dollar to break up if we're bears. So we're kind of still watching this. Still not a very clear. You're just going sideways in the dollar for like a month, right? So, we'll keep an eye on this. Still got to be careful with the dollar at support, though, right? If we are, if we are bull sacks in here, right? 1 million prints USD. Yeah, they printed $1 billion worth of Tether, man. So we'll see if that can impact the market. They haven't used it yet, clearly, but sometimes it could take a little bit. If they even do anything at all with it, Judge Bible said, doesn't look good, kids. I mean, for alts, Bitcoin really hasn't done shit yet, though, We're just kind of going up, down, up, down, up, down. And, like today it's over. Tomorrow, if we're just going to continue the trend, I mean, we're going to get a move up and it's going to be we're so back. And then the next day, we'll probably get a dump and it's so over. And then we're so back. Imagine the pain of the market of Bitcoin just doing this. Rant, for another 2 months. Pain, man. Pain. Agonizing. Let's see. When Pepe Regional Bank. Basta, can we check USDT dominance? We can absolutely do that, man. USDT dominance. I actually haven't looked at that in a little bit. Actually, that's a lie. USDT dominance. Dude, it broke down from this freaking heart line and got back above. But if we go, let's go to the weekly. The weekly on this is bouncing off kind of that. So we looked at this a long time ago. It's in this rising channel that it's been in its whole life, right? It's just bouncing off support on the lows, like that's Bitcoin's highs. Bouncing off resistance at the highs, that's Bitcoin lows, right? It's just inverted Bitcoin, really. Right now, you're kind of bouncing off that heart line. in this channel. But you're like, to me, the way this looks, right? If I'm just looking at this as a normal chart, you got this wick up here. So, you know, it's one of those things that you, like, we could just be coming for that wick, right? And that could mean alts, like, that doesn't necessarily mean Bitcoin has to go down. That could just mean Bitcoin continues sideways and alts just continue to get pounded in the sand, you know, until Tether takes this little wick here. But we'll see. I mean, actually, Tether dominance, this actually doesn't look that bearish at the moment. It actually looks kind of good, to be fair, right now. Weekly stocks are getting high, but, like, I'm not a big fan of the weekly stocks. You actually kind of want those to be high in an uptrend. But, you know, it'll be interesting. Like, are you just coming up for this wick, or is this kind of creating a little double bottom to come up higher, right? Who knows? Who knows? We'll see with this. But we're probably going to end up taking that wick, which probably means that, you know, alts get a little bit hammered a little bit more, which it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I thought the coffee bottle was a microphone. No, I'm just kind of rubbing this like this. But this does look pretty bullish, actually, I'd say, right? For the simple fact that you got a low, you got a second low, right? Off that kind of mid level of that. So, you know, we'll kind of see, right? Same thing for this. You're kind of just in this, like, sideways range in here. But if this does pump back up to the highs, that wouldn't be looking too good for the coin. Wouldn't be looking too good for the coin, at least for the short term. Sell in May and go away. But what day in May? Facts, man. That is so true, Anderson. Sell in May and go the fuck away. Right? That's what he said.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common
50
sense.
minutes to daily close.
And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
Oh, shut up! I'm sick of you calling Bitcoin a scam. Listen, stop fudding Bitcoin. Listen, I told you, I'm done with alts. I'm done with SHIB. I'm done with Doge. I'm all in Bitcoin. Bitcoin doesn't have that many zeros. But like I said, I am a Bitcoin maxi now. If you keep fudding Bitcoin, you stupid Bank of Canada guy, I'm going to come over there and I'm going to suplex you. All right? Because I've been watching wrestling. I've been practicing my suplexes. All right? You don't want to get suplexed by me. I'm a beast. You see these traps? They're huge. All right? You're done. You're done, Bank of Canada guy.
Oh, Lord. Lord, man. Lord. It's a full moon. It is a full moon. We haven't talked about the full moon too much. A lot of people don't like the full moon. But, you know, what do you say, Mosh? Smells cheesy? That's not good. That's not good. It's never good when someone walks in a room and says, smells cheesy. That could mean a couple different things.
Especially when nobody ate cheese.
Yeah, especially when no one eats cheese. That is true. It's different when someone's eating like some mozzarella cheese or some Parmesan cheese. But if there was no cheese being eaten in the room, it can only mean like three things. And we don't want to know what that is. So it said take a shower. Did you take your shoes off? Yeah, my shoes are off, but they've been off for quite a bit. It's not my feet. So that means that rules out when there's no cheese. Oh, Lord. Lord. What is Bitcoin doing, man? I want to see where the Fear and Greed Index ends up. Man. All right. Well, let's see what you guys thinking in the chat. Ear cheese? Ear cheese? Out of the three things that you could think of, why ear cheese? You gotta get checked. You gotta get that checked out, man. Who has ear cheese? Let's see. Wash it frequently. All right. Can we wake up your neighbor? I mean, we could try, but she's probably at work right now. You know, she's probably at work, but We can try to wake up. How do we wake up the neighbor, guys? How do we wake up the neighbor? Maya will get mad at me if I wake up the neighbor. If I purposely wake up the neighbor, she's gonna get mad at me. But you know, sometimes we gotta do what we gotta do. You know, we gotta do what we gotta do. You need some shampoo on your feet. I got a rumble in my belly, wanting to get out also. Let it out, Laz. Why not, man? Just let it out. Just let it out, man. Just let it go. Oh, man. All right. Bitcoin's literally doing nothing. Ethereum, it's literally doing nothing, man. It's literally doing nothing. I'm not really good. Like, what I'll say about altcoins, you guys, I mean, I went on my tangent about altcoins earlier. But, you know, we look at some of these, right? Let's just take a look. Let's take a look at the ones that, you know, did perform pretty well. We got FTM, right? So FTM losing the support. You know, I mean, last time it did that, it got a really nice bounce up, right? And, you know, I guess the issue that we kind of have in here is, you know, like we're kind of breaking trend, right? So like we look at FTM, and this could change, but like for FTM in here, you really wanted to hold this 40-cent level, man, right? But you kind of like dumped, you back tested the 50, continuation down, which was kind of an equal move, right? If you look at this, you probably had a nice little, a little bit lower on that equal move. Get you back down to this previous low. But like FTM, you kind of broke trend a little bit. If we take a fib, let's see where we're at with the fib in here. If we take a nice little fibby, we're at the 618. We're at the 618 fib from the market low to the high, but you know, you got to make your decisions on this. I've made my point pretty clear. Every day that goes by, I'm more of a Bitcoin and ETH maxi until Bitcoin gets close to all-time highs, and then we'll talk. But you know, like I said, FTM. I mean, you do your own research on this. But what, like, short term, anything can happen with alts. Anything can happen with altcoins in the short term. If you don't care about short term price action and you're looking at 2024, 2025 down the line, once again, I mean, like this is probably your accumulation zone for the next freaking year, right? So, you know, you do you. If you have a long term mindset, you don't really care. Have at it, man. Have at it. Arbitrum. Actually, this one could be interesting. Like Arbitrum got sent to the shadow realm today, like absolutely sent to the shadow realm. This one could be interesting. Like if this wicks below and then close, if we can get a move back above these supports, could be an interesting little play for a move back to the upside. But even Arbitrum, man, lows just taken out. But this could be a little swing fail in here. So, you know, once again, for Arbitrum, I'd wait for a move back above this support. You get back above that support, you got a nice little swing fail, and we can play this to the upside. But still, man, it's right. OP, look at OP. You broke this support level. That was kind of one of my areas to be like, all right, it might be time to consolidate this in a little bit more. But OP is an interesting one, right? You got kind of this downwards channel. Easily could break to the downside, but you know, like this downwards channel that OP's been in since January, right? Move up, move down, move up, move down. You're back at that kind of, you know, symmetrical little channel in here. So we'll see. Interesting point, right? Let's do a quick fib. I don't think we're going to be at any significant level, but let's just pull up like a fib in here. I mean, you are at, once again, I mean, same thing as FTM. You're at the 618 fib and like this little channel support. So interesting, man. Once again, like if you really believe in this and you're like, hell yeah, man, I think we're gonna bounce. Interesting point. But you know, just understand that we did drop below this previous high. Not the most enticing price action in there. Orange man bad. The orange man bad. But like I said, I'm not gonna go over every single coin. They all look pretty similar. Not do anything different. Come on, Corn. Let's get back above that 27.8 level, man. Let's do it. Let's do it for the team. Let's do it for the team. What we got? We got 231 likes in here. Let's get some more likes up in this bitch, man. I know the market's kind of boring right now, man. I understand. All right? I understand the market's boring. But you know what? Let's play a little bit. Let's wake up China, man. I feel like China has got some movement today. I feel it. Let's wake them up. Spam the sushi, guys. Let's get the sushi rolling in the chat today. I've kind of craving some sushi. I haven't had sushi in a while.
Tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we're having sushi tomorrow. We're going to the buffet tomorrow. Let me see the sushi. Come on, boy. Sushi! Come on, Beatty. Someone said, come on, Beatty. I like that. Beatty. Why did he turn orange? Oh, Maj turned on the light in here. Boom, boom. Why did he turn orange? It's a sign. Bitcoin gonna go up. Come on, boy. Boom, 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 boom. Let's continue in this boring range. Oh, Lord, man. This range, man. Dude, like, I posted on Twitter today. I'm like, dude, like, Bitcoin, I don't really care if you dump at this point. Like, can we just get out of this range? But, you know, like, if it wants to pump back up to the upside and we want to play this again, okay, sure, let's do it. Let's do it, man. Even though it's just going to be boring. It's going to be boring. Shout out to everyone spamming the sushis, guys. Appreciate you being in here and once again, just kind of hanging out during the more boring market times. You guys are absolute studs. But we'll continue to be doing this until we get some action. Let me see what you guys said. Michael said, whatever happened to that cat you wouldn't let in? I don't know what happened to the cat. It used to be outside every day, Mike. And, you know, it used to just sit outside and go, ah, ah, ah. It sounded like someone was getting absolutely slayed. It sounded like Becker was just going in on someone's mom outside. Ah. But it was a cat. And we haven't heard it in quite a bit. It's been actually a few months of that cat being gone. You know, hopefully someone adopted it.
No, it's still there. It's just that it's older.
Oh, he's quiet now.
Yeah.
He knows the land, so he doesn't cry anymore because he has to get some mice outside. He has to get some. He has to catch the mice outside over here. So apparently he's still here. You don't hear him going. Ah! You know. But yeah, he's nice. You know, people feed him outside and stuff. One time we gave him some milk. Well, Maj gave him some milk. Let's see. Yeah, I'm dead serious. It sounded like someone was getting effed. Remember, Maj? Mm-hmm. At first, we were like, bro, someone's getting railed right now. He knows the good dumpsters. He does. Or she. I don't know if it's a girl or boy. But, you know, I always just like assume that animals are boys. I always just assume animals are boys. Especially dogs. But obviously, like, half the dogs are females, you know. All right. Wes, I just said that for Wes. Brad said, can we check Snetcoin? I don't know what that is, but I'll look at it. You said it's on Cardano? Is it a meme? You don't got a chart for it, man. I guess we got this. Let's zoom in a little bit. I don't really know what's going on here. Looks like it. I don't know. We didn't look at this before. Yeah, dude, this is not enough for me to tell you shit. I don't even know what this is, bro. So yeah, we're gonna casually click off this one. We're just gonna casually click off this one, just casually, you know, just slightly. It looks like a big green dildo. Yeah. Vitalik needs to get this big green dildo out. I would love if Ethereum closed green today. That would be so awesome. But it's probably not. We have 3 minutes into the close. It's down 1%. It's not going to close green. But it would be pretty nice. It would be pretty cool. Let's see. I would have picked granite at first, too. What do you talk about, Judge? Granite? I've never eaten a cat. Judge, why would you eat a cat, man? I would never eat a cat, and I would never eat a dog. Even though, you'd be surprised, at some point, you probably went to an Asian restaurant, and you probably ate a cat at some point, you know? Yeah, and they probably secretly give you dog. Like, because let's be honest, guys. You eat that General Gao's chicken. You eat that chicken. Does it really seem like chicken half the time? Not really. There's like it's not. It doesn't have that chicken texture. It's like this weird texture. You know, half the time. You know, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. You go get some like sweet and sour chicken, some General Gao's chicken. You know, you even get like you get like broccoli and chicken and broccoli or steak and broccoli or beef and broccoli. Sorry, it doesn't seem like the beef doesn't seem like beef, man. Like that seems like some other stuff, you know. Let's see. Ain't never had any chicken like that. Nice. Pigeon or rat? Pigeon? I've seen on some TV shows that pigeon actually seems like it's pretty good, you know? Chicken nuggets, yeah, chicken nuggets from McDonald's. They're more normal now, but remember back in the days, chicken nuggets at McDub's? Those things seem fake as hell, you know? Mike said, great, I just ate some orange chicken. Horse guy would have liked it. Wow, this is not chicken. I know what this is. This is not chicken. I eat this all the time. This is clearly a cat. You know, yes, I am a horse that eats cats. But this orange chicken, this is clearly not chicken. Mike, you got to be careful, man. I would go throw that shit up. Horse guy knows what's up. We all know that ain't beef. True. Horse and broccoli is the best. I've never had horse. I've heard it's kind of like hard, or like rough, not hard. That sounds so wrong. Horse is kind of hard, you know. It's rough, I guess. All right. Anyways, dude, what else do we even say? All right, so we got the daily close. Bitcoin closed below the 50 EMA. Looks like for the first time since back on March 7th. Last time we did that wasn't great. Not like I said, it's not the most convincing close though. I want to see how this next day ends up, right? Because if we just close back above tomorrow, it's whatever, man. But if we close back below like the spider line and the 50 EMA, I think it's looking a little bit not the best. So we'll see kind of how that ends up. How's the fear and greed index though? Let's just check this out. All right, we're getting back. We're getting close back to fear, man. We're not quite there yet, but we got a 60 to a 51 drop on the fear and greed. Give me some damn fear. If we get one more red day, we should be in some fear. If it's one more red day, we should be we should get to like the low 40s if we get one more red day. I don't know if we're gonna get it. We might not. Like it might not be tomorrow. It might be later on. But 51 back to 51 on the neutral, man. That's pretty nice. That's what we want to see here. We don't want to see that greed. We don't want to see that greedy price action. So that's nice. That's nice. Let's get to fear though. I want to see some fear.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
I want to see some serious fear up in this bitch, right? Where, you know, the macro LARPs start coming out. It's over. It's over. You know, like I said, for the past 6 months when Bitcoin's done a 2x, it is over. Like this is the time where it's going to be over. You know, I know I've said that at every resistance. I've said it for the past 6 months every day, but this is it. All right. This CPI print is going to nuke us back to the downside. All right. Absolutely crush us back to the downside. Yeah, you heard him. It's over. Recession's coming. All right. We already know this. We've talked about this, guys. All right. The macro is not good. It is over. Oh, man. And once we start hearing that again consistently, it would be perfect. It would be absolutely perfect, man. Let's see. Talk about a lagging indicator. Oh, it's very lagging, man. Clint, good to see you block the ads. Well, yeah, man. I don't know why those ads popped up last time. And if they pop up again, or anything weird pops up again, bro, I don't want YouTube taking down my channel because some anime shit pops up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Market makers said that BTC will be at 12K by June. The market makers say that. Interesting. The market makers say that they'll be down by June. That's crazy, man. Lord. Don't rage at me coming in with the membership. What's going on, bro?
Strap
Come in
up,
here every
we're
day.
going to the moon.
You're crazy. Every single day, don't rage at me coming in here with the membership gift. You're insane, bro. Appreciate you. Don't rage at me. Thanks for coming in and hanging out on the stream. I'm wired right now, guys. I keep like looking around randomly. This super coffee is super coffee, man. Like, I gotta stop drinking this in the afternoon. I said that yesterday, and I did it again. Probably not gonna be able to sleep again today. I am wired right now. But that's the whole point of fear and greed ads. Yeah, that's the whole point. Let's see. We test that M pattern. Yeah, we were testing the M formation right here. So we're waiting to see if Bitcoin gets rejected or it can reclaim back in. If it gets rejected, it comes back down. All right, we got some work to do, right? And even still in the 4-hour time frame, what do we usually look for a reversal? We look for a W formation, right? We don't have that yet. We just kind of have that first low. But if you look at every time we bounced, right, we usually test the lows twice. So if Bitcoin does roll over here, we're kind of looking for, some type of low coming in here, right, to bounce back up to the upside, which would be totally fine, right? It's exactly kind of the exact price action we did back over here, right? We came up to this level, did a little double low, we got run back up to the upside. So we'll see. Let's see. Like tomorrow could literally just be Bitcoin hanging out in here, just chopping before CPI comes out on Wednesday at 8:30. Which at this point, so it's about a day and a half away at this point. So not that far away from the CPI. Nope. Why are you drinking coffee so late? That's a good. It was in the fridge. It's cinnamon roll flavor. This tastes like shit. Don't get these guys. Not only do these things keep you up, they taste like dog shit. They literally taste like absolute dog shit. Not even dog shit. Dog diarrhea. Never get one of these. Never get one of these. You're gonna be staring at the ceiling, thinking of a meme coin you want to get into at 3 a.m. at night. You don't want to be doing that. You don't want to be staring at the ceiling, going, man, I am wide awake right now. Should I buy poo? Man, I mean, I have nothing else to do. Maybe I'll ape it in some poo right now. What could go wrong? I'm gonna be awake. I can watch it. I'm not gonna go to sleep anytime soon. You don't want to be doing that. At least it's going to give us that W that doesn't work out from here. True. I drank it all. I did drink it all, even though it tastes like shit. I always do that, though. I always say, this tastes like shit, and then I drink it in like 2 seconds. Because that's how we roll, That's how we roll, my guys. So I drank 2. Well, I already bought it. I have to drink it. I'm not gonna waste it. Shit. I would not know how dog. Yeah, you don't want to know how that tastes like, Randy. You don't want to know how that tastes like, man. All right, what do we got going on around the markets, man? I am in shambles right now. I am absolutely in shambles with the market right now. Let's see. Stock market futures down, DXY up, Bitcoin. I guess down. So I guess not the best start to the afternoon, but yeah, man. Apparently that coffee smells like cheese. True. I forgot about the cheese. It's probably me that smells like cheese. Something on me smells like cheese right now. Because listen, I went to the park. It was hot out. I was playing basketball. I didn't shower. So I honestly probably smell like cheese, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. 29.4 CME gap soon. Yeah, Hamilton, I agree. I mean, dude, if this trend's going to continue of just chop, we're just going to get a move back up to exactly what you said. Just come back up into the CME gap up here, and then we'll be in shambles as Bitcoin. Oh my God, we come down here, we get CPI, then we get a pump. Oh my God, we're so back, and then well, at that point we probably come down again. Oh my God, it's so over. It's so over. Oh, we're so back. Who knows? I'm just patiently waiting for this range to break. Anything in between here is just meaningless. Basically, me, I'm in a long here. I'm gonna try to short here, and just play it until it doesn't work. Because at this point, this is what Bitcoin's price action is. You know. Cheese was a strain. Nice. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna call it early today. It's not really too much else to say. So, it's probably another one of those things that the market's probably just gonna wait until, you know, we're probably just gonna end up staying in this range until Wednesday morning. Kind of like the FOMC last time, where the market was just kind of like, FOMC happens, really nothing happened. So most likely, Wednesday market's gonna wait till Wednesday. Get the CPI. We do something like this, and then we stay in the range. You know, so we'll see what happens. Hamilton, let's go, Hamilton.
Strap up. We're going to the
Shout
moon.
out to you, Hamilton. Appreciate that. Let's get some let's get a little club vibe going on in the chat while we go, man. All right. Let's get a little nice little song up in here while we wait for Bitcoin to do something else. All right. I'm gonna get off. I'll see the members at 7. I'll see everyone. See the members at 8:30. See everyone else at 7. Peace out. Have a fantastic night. But let's get a little clubby in here. Let's go. Ben, nice to see you. Clint, I forgot about Ben, man. Ben gonna go up and Pepe gonna go up. Come on. Later.